We're gonna do. We're gonna figure out how these things weigh, whether they're lighter or heavier than each other.
This isn't heavier.
You don't think this is heavy? You think this is something light?
Yeah, that's light.
Okay. So find something else that you think is light.
Nope.
You think? Oh my God, we're not stacking.
This is light.
You think that's light? Do you think this is lighter than this?
This is lighter too.
Do you think those are light?
This is light.
Do you think that is which is lighter, this or that?
This is light too.
Which is lighter, the puppy? You think the pop is lighter than the puppy?
This is lighter.
This is the heavier one?
No, this is the heavier one.
This is the heavier one, and that's lighter. Okay.
And this one.
How can we tell which is heavy and which is light? How can we tell which one?
This is heavy.
Can you stop playing with the stuff on the table, please?
This is heavy.
Well, I'll show you how we can tell. Over here, everybody look at this. What is this? Let go. Let go. What is this? What do you think this is?
A Halloween
A hanger. Halloween buckets. What do you think it is, Owen?
A waiter.
A waiter? Something to measure stuff? It's called a balance scale. It's a very simple balance scale that I just made with a few buckets that are hanging at the same height and a hanger. And we can hang it on the doorknob and we can see which one weighs more. Come on over here. Come here, Emily. Stay over here, Stuart, out of the camera. Okay, Emily, I want you to put this in one bucket. Pick a bucket, stick it in there. Okay, now I want you to put this in the other bucket.
I put my blocks in the
Okay.
teeter-totter.
Okay, let go. It's like a teeter-totter, very good. Let go and step back. Okay, so, now after looking at these, you said that this was heavier than this. Do you think that the scale shows that that's right or wrong?
Right.
It's right, yep. So, this is heavy and this is light. You guessed that correctly. Okay, so let's take the stuff out of there. Let's talk about these blocks that Mikey's holding. Mikey, what do you think about these blocks? Can you hold them one in each hand?
They're one and they're this big.
Can you pick them up in each hand? Which do you think is heavier?
This one and this one.
You think they're both the same? Okay. What about you, Owen? Let's see what you think.
And then
No, hold these and you tell me which. Do you think they're both the same or one is heavier than the other?
one is heavier than the other.
Which one is heavier?
No, David.
Which one do you hand me the one you think is heavier?
Daddy.
Okay, you think this one's a heavy one? Okay. So let's test your prediction. Come here, Emily. Try not to stand in front of the scale. I'm going to videotape. Let's test you. You said this one was heavy. Okay, remember that one.
Stoop
Put
down,
that one
Owen.
in that bucket. Over there. Okay, now put this one in the other bucket.
Can I try to pull it?
So looking at our scale, do you think that that other one is heavier?
This one?
You think that's
Let
heavier?
me go to the marshmallows
You're just
now.
gonna not stand in front of the camera.
That's
It does. It doesn't really show. It's kind of the same.
It is the same.
It is pretty this much the same.
Let me try.
Is this the balance scale? Only is able. Mikey, come on over here, away from the scale, so we can videotape. The balance scale isn't going to tell us really accurate stuff
No,
like
put that down.
things that are really close in weight, like these two objects.
Yeah.
The balance scale isn't really going to tell us much.
They're the same.
They're about the same. Yeah. And when I hold in my hand, they kind of feel about the same. So your prediction was not quite right, but close. Okay, Mikey.
The black.
You're holding that Jell-O box. Can you pick something that you think is lighter than that Jell-O box?
That is.
This is? You think this is lighter? Okay, hold them both in your hand. I'll give you two Jell-O boxes, a brown one and a red one. And he says that the red one is lighter and the brown one is heavier. Put them in the buckets.
Okay. The Jaden, no Jaden.
And then step back so we can look at the scale.
This one's like,
Okay. Come over here by me a little bit so we can get the scale in the camera. Okay, so we're looking at the scale. Which is the heavy side?
that one and that one.
That one, okay. So this one that you said was the heavy side. And you're right. This is heavier.
This smells good.
This is the heavy one. And this is the light one, just like you said.
Mommy, can I do the marshmallows now?
You want to do the marshmallows? Okay, what do you want to do with the marshmallows? What
I'm
do you want?
doing the marshmallows.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
doing it.
How about you do these locks
No,
here?
I want to do the marshmallows.
Okay, after he does the marshmallows, you need to do something different right now.
Okay, what next is
Do those locks. Which one do you think is, turn around so Grandma can see them in the camera. Which one do you think is the heavier one?
this one?
You think that one's heavier? Let me hold them and see what I think. Oh, okay. No, go put them in the buckets. And you said the silver one was heavier. Step back just a little bit so we're not in front of the camera. We gotta get so where we're not blocking.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, put them both in there and step back. Mikey, back up. Let's try to center them in the bucket a little bit. Just- I want it to kind of.
I'm backing up. Look at me.
Okay, let's say center. Okay, so come back over here and look at the buckets. Emily, which do you think shows the heavier object?
That one.
Actually, that's the lighter side.
That
That one. The heavier side is the side that's down further. So you were right. This is heavier
one.
than this. Your prediction was right. How about you, Owen? You're gonna tell me your prediction about these. What do you think?
This one is lighter and this one is heavier.
Okay, you think the marshmallows are heavier? Okay, put them in the buckets. Let's see. You guys gotta move over this way. Keep out of the range of the camera though. Look from the sides.
Look,
Put them in there. You're right. Step back so we can get out of the film. You're right, the marshmallows, Emily, I need you to move out of the camera. The marshmallows are heavier. You can see on our balance scale that the marshmallows hang down lower, so they're heavier. Good job, you predicted that correctly. Okay, take them out. Mikey, we already did Jello boxes. You put stuff back on the table. Okay, I'm gonna show you these two bottles. Two bottles.
This one's heavier.
You think this one's heavier? What do you think, Owen?
This one's
You
heavier.
think this one's heavier? What do you think, Mikey?
That one's the heaviest.
You think this one's
That one's the real. Let's see.
Other heaviest, so which one is do you think this one is heavier than this
No,
one?
no,
though?
no, let's see if I can guess.
You wanna hold it and guess? Which one's heavier? Don't drop it.
That one's
You
heavier.
think this one's heavier?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what Owen said too, that this one is heavy. Can you step back so we can get it in the camera? I'm gonna put them in because they tip over. Let's step back so we can get this in the camera. Back, take these, put them on the table.
Oh,
Almost got your toe.
Yep.
Okay, so we put them in the buckets at the same time.
leave it.
This is
Oh, I hope they don't fall out.
Joyo. This is the
And our balance scale really doesn't tell us.
Joyo. Yep.
It really doesn't tell us, they're close.
It's the same.
They're close. We wouldn't know if they were the same unless we could measure them with a scale that shows numbers on it. It'll show us exact the numbers. Okay,
Owen.
you're right there.
Owen,
What do you think about those? Okay, he put the two boxes of mix. One's a blueberry muffin mix and one's a corn muffin mix in there.
which one's heavier?
Which one's heavier, Emily?
That thing that woman didn't make enough out.
Well, only because you're helping it. Don't help it.
That thing about this is the heavy one.
Actually, the one that's higher is the lighter one. This is the heavier one.
No, this is the heavier one. This is the one.
No, it's just the opposite. One that hangs down the farthest is the hevier one.
And this is the.
That's the lighter one.
No, leave them on the table. Leave them on the table.
I don't want you carrying the bottle around them, so you don't need to
Leave
drop
them
it.
sit there, honey.